Now, suppose f of 2 is 9 and f prime of 2 equal to 6. Find the derivative of the following function. The first function we have is this. G of x is equal to what? Square root of f of x. And we are told, we are instructed to find g prime of 2. If you look at this function, this call for chain rule. We can write this g of x as this. Remove this radical, and that will give you f of x to the power of half 1 over 2. Then do your derivative of the function, and don't forget the general formula for differentiation. Power here will come to the front, and that same expression, that same formula, the power minus 1. So if you have x to the power 3, that will be equal to what? 3, and then the power minus 1, and that will be what? 3x2. And it goes on like that. So this will be equal to half, and then the function itself times the power here, minus 1, that's minus half, and then times the derivative of the composite function, which is what? F prime of x. I mean the inner function. And that is what we do for this particular chain rule. Then the next thing to do is to look at the given information. So at this point now, do the algebra. That will be 1 over 2 times this minus here will be 1 over then square root of what? F of x, and then times f prime of x. Okay, then begin to plug in the point 2. Anywhere you see x, you put what? You put the 2 there. You put the 2 there. Then we've already given information for f of 2. We've given information for f prime of 2. Plug in those values, and that will be equal to 1 over 2 times 1 over f of 2 is 9. Square root of 9 times f prime of 2 is what? Is 6. So we now have 6 as the numerator. And then this one also will give you 3. That's 6 times 2 times 3. That's 6. And that gives us 1. For the B part, we want to find, we have h of x as this. We can write this one, we can apply quotient rule, or we can write this one as f of x to the power of what? Minus 1. It's the same thing as this. So this will be equal to, derivative will be equal to the minus 1 to the front, and then f of x, the power minus 1, that's minus 2. Okay, and then times the derivative of the composite function. I mean the inner function, f prime of what? Then the final thing to do is to begin to plug in the points. S is 2, S is 2. Anywhere you see your x, put 2. So that will be equal to minus 1 over f of 2 square that. Remove these negative, and then times what? Times f prime of 2. And then begin to plug in the given information. So that will be equal to 6 here over f of 2 is 9, square that, 9 square, that's 6 over 18. So don't forget the minus here, so that's minus here. That's that. So that's that on this. And if you like, also you can also use the quotient formula for that derivative of h prime of 2. Let's try the quotient formula. If you use the quotient formula, it's going to be f of x square that. Then here, f of x times the derivative of 1, that's numerator, that's 0, so this one is gone, minus 1 times derivative of the denominator, which is what? F prime of what? Of x. So, and that's equal to what? Minus f prime of x over what? F of x. So you can see the formula, check what we have here, check what we have here. So whichever way you use, you must arrive at the same answer. So that's just that on this point. Okay, I want to see the only way to advance this channel. Okay, I want to appreciate all those that have subscribed. Smash the watermarks on the video and hit the notification bell so that anytime I upload, you get notified. Click on the like button and begin to type your comments. Finally, share the links on all your social media platforms. Share the links of this video on all your social media platforms. You can also send me an email for one-on-one discussion. I'll put my email on the description of this video. Thank you for doing that.